Alright, we got another Zerg. Nice. I forgot to change my colours. I don't know why, but the game, when I log back in, just automatically changed my colours. It's a bug that's been afflicting a few players. I saw it happen to Hero Marine and to Thermal as well, so I don't know what's going on. But I don't want to try and change it while I'm playing because I'll really mess it up, so we'll have to live with playing with enemy colours for this game. Now, I've had some really fun TvZs lately. I've lost a lot of them too, but just experimenting with like Ghost Mech and just playing around with different styles. Ghosts are really fun, but they're very fragile. It's very easy to lose them all. One style I wanted to try out, I haven't really tried it yet. Specifically, it is just to do only Widowmine, Ghost, and Viking. I think that could actually be like kind of a fun, interesting thing to do. So am I going to try it out this game? I don't know. I'll still build a Reaper Hellions first, of course. But I'm kind of tempted to try it, and also have some tank. You want to have at least some tanks defensively. But they could work well in combination, because the Widowmines could be very good against Ling Bane, the Vikings can snipe Overlords and Overseers, and you can use Ghosts for the higher tier units that aren't Widowmines aren't so good against. So it could work. But like with all of these things, it works best if your opponents are playing standard. Like if they're going super aggro, like pull first, you kind of have to play more standard. You don't really have the opportunity to play around because they're just going to swarm you with a lot of units. Yeah, he's already taking his third. Oops. Oh no, that's fine.
Insufficient Vespian gas.
Okay, so this guy's playing standard. Yeah, this is very standard. So this is classic macro. You build 4 lanes to take nearly third. You build 4 lanes defensively. Although his Ling micros could be better. You're supposed to pull back the weak ones. Oh, I could have maybe gone for that tumor. Okay, so we'll just I think we're just going to pull it back here, go through sensitive. I mean, there's nothing else that it really needs to do. It's already kind of fulfilled its role.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So I'm actually going to go reactor first, and then we can go into Vikings.
Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Complete.
Okay, then we go into Tech Lab. So I might try it this game, but he looks like he's a good player because he's doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So
Not enough minerals.
yeah, this is about to finish, so that's okay.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Alright, we'll send these out.
Alright. I'm waiting on you.
Oops, I want to keep that one back.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Command center.
Ready. Inbound. Got something for me. Fear the Reaper man.
We could even do the
Ready to raise some hell.
you thermal Kindle brothers of sorts. Okay, so now scouts come through. I'm gonna go to the Ghost Academy.
What you want to work? Yeah, above. I'm listening. Ready. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Can I have a crate?
Got something for me.
Oops.
SCV ready. Hell yeah.
Okay, that was good. That was a nice catch.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Where are my Vikings?
SCV ready. On the way. Certainly. SCV ready. Ready to blunder.
That's a lot of links. That's actually a lot of links.
Nothing I can.
Okay, we'll just keep producing.
What's going on?
And I'm gonna add a second factory.
Huh? In the rear with Ghost reporting. Made for battle. Got something for me. I'm waiting on you. Ready to raise some hell. Go ahead.
Engineering bay.
SCV ready.
Let's try the atomic attack. Oh, I don't have an armor yet.
SCV ready. Transformation system.
Okay.
Additional supply depots required.
Ah, I forgot depots.
Job, huh?
That hurts.
Additional supply depots.
Better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Fair enough. SCV ready. You ready for war?
Come on. I didn't stack cloak either.
SCV ready.
Alright, let's see how this timing attack works.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Okay, let's go.
I'm listening.
See if we can get something done. Actually, we want the Hellbats at the front.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Oh, he's well prepared for it. Oh, I think the splits off.
Let's get into the fight.
Waiting on you.
Made for battle.
Ready to go.
Fight or flight.
Mineral field depleted.
Weapons primed. You ready for war? Give me the sit rep.
Ha!
You scared me.
Oh, he's got another base, yeah.
Let's get into the fight. This better be good.
Mineral
Ready to
field
raise some hell. Come again. By the numbers. SCV ready.
Ready to go.
research.
Ha! That works pretty nice.
Yep.
Our SCVs are under attack.
All right. You ready for war? SCV ready. Go, go, go. What's going on?
Light here.
SCV ready.
I need blue flame.
Bad news? Go ahead. Gangway. Coming through.
Oh, fun game so far.
SCV ready. Big job. In the ring. Ghost.
Fueled up, ready to go.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
I keep forgetting to make ghosts.
Reporting for action.
Ready to raise some hell. Made for battle.
Okay, we need more factories as well.
Huh? This better be good.
Command center upgrade complete.
Some safety turrets.
Bad news? Ghost reporting.
Oh, these are supposed to go here.
Raise some hell.
Add-on complete.
In the rear. Big job.
Upgrade.
SCV ready.
Nuclear missile ready.
SCV ready.
Mineral field completed. Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Full speed.
SCV ready.
Initiating. Perfect.
Mineral field depleted.
Gas Hydra.
Not enough minerals.
Can't hold them alone.
I didn't get smart servos. I should have got smart servos.
Ghost reporting.
Okay, let me get up.
Yeah, right. Victory.
This is really expensive.
You ready for war?
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
Go, go, go! SCV ready. SCV ready. Ghost reporting.
Okay, now we need to drop some nukes.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
What's that?
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade.
Yeah, see, this is why it doesn't really work, because it's too
Research complete.
SCV ready.
How many SCVs do we have? See, we only have 56 SCVs.
Armed and ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to race. SCV ready. Ghost reporting. SCV ready.
The thermal makes it look easier.
SCV ready.
Oh, there's an overlord up there too.
SCV ready. Transformation systems.
I've still got these.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Mineral field depleted.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack. Upgrade.
Ouch.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah.
SCV ready.
Can we do some damage here? I doubt it.
SCV ready.
Yeah, they're too weak.
SCV ready.
I think it's probably already GG, but we could go try and drop a nuke maybe.
Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready.
Because he can just roll just mountains and mountains of shit right
Ready
now.
for war? SCV ready.
Ready to roll out.
Wanna be the B-boy? SCV ready. SCV ready. Will do. Ghost reporting. Ready to blunder.
What's our target?
This is gonna land now, so.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Roger.
Fused up, ready to go.
Solo operative, right? Target in my sights. You color me happy. Yes, sir.
Okay, this was trying.
Gangway, coming through. Go do something. I can't build here. Yes, indeed. SCV ready. Ghost reporting.
Ready to roll out. What's our target?
Yeah, look at the creep.
SCV ready.
Upgrade.
Can't hold them alone. Transformation systems primed. Out with it. You're on.
What's that?
We're never going to be able to take another base.
Go
So,
ahead.
Big job. You sure
where are my Vikings?
Upgrade.
can't hold them alone.
Yes, sir.
Solo operative.
Ah,
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field completed. Our SCVs are under attack.
yeah, Zerg's just got too much. We actually played, I thought we played pretty well. Yeah, 3000. This is what I talk about. When Zergs get to this level, like, you can play incredibly well, and they just always have too much because the power of the Zerg macro is just so difficult to overcome. And so, you know, like, I still think Bio gives you the best chance, but really, you know, the matchup is a little bit too imbalanced for you to play like that. You know, if you just play normal, even if you play really well, you macro well, and you multi-prong well, the Zerg's just too far ahead because of the mid-game imbalance. And the mid-game imbalance just comes from the fact that the Zerg doesn't have... A, they can build a million drones, and Queens just guard against everything in the early game. Like, even that timing attack, you know, it wasn't enough, even though we killed all those Queens. But then they don't have to build all the production, so you do, as a Terran, have to build all the production. So they can just build way more units than you can. But yeah, in a situation like that, the reason you're dead is there's just no way you'll ever be able to take the fourth base. And so you kind of need to be able to do bio drops, I think. He played well though, let's be honest. He didn't, you know, he had enough to hold the push, so he didn't over drone. So he does get a scout. But yeah, look at the game situation already, right? It's 48 workers to 37, even though I went 3 CC. And not only that, look at the money, right? He's got 1,000 resources that he hasn't used, right? And he's only got 70 army supply, but there's nothing I can do about it, because until you have stim, etc., you can't kill queens. Hellions can't kill queens. So the Zerg can just, like, spread creep. So even I'm building units, I'm actively denying creep. I spot that, I take no damage. So I haven't lost a single unit yet. And it's like, it's still 63 workers to 45, right? 63 workers to 45. There's no way that I can really, I mean, I guess I had an opening here to flame some drones, potentially. Where are his queens? Is he actually building weight? His queens are over here. But the thing is, he's got vision, right? He's got the overlords, so when he sees where my Hellions are, the queens can pivot to here, or they can pivot to here easily, and like, you just can't do anything. So the Vikings are there to try to help you counter the queens, so you can do some damage. But again, look at this. You know, like 2,000 unspent resources, right? And he's still got broadly similar army supply and 20 more drones than I do, right? And I can't fight that many lings on creep, right? I can't fight the queens, I can't fight the lings, so there's nothing I can do, right?
Our forces are under attack.
So we've got another overlords. There's two I missed that I should have picked off at least the one above my natural. Right, so they don't get none of my units get called out. The supplies are even, but they shouldn't be because look how much extra money he has. So his fourth is a little late. So I think he maybe expects that there's an attack coming. I don't know.
Mineral field.
Or maybe he just got lucky. Because he hasn't really scouted anything. I think it's just like, this is just a build that he does like every game. You know, that... So you know... This is everything I've got, right? But I think the Baneling hits here, maybe if I'd split a little bit better, could have been good. Still, look at the resources lost. Look at the resources lost. And I'm going to get all of these queens. I shouldn't have lost the medevacs. See, you'd think I'd be ahead here, right? So this was a really good start to the game. Maybe the situation here is that if I'd had a bio follow-up, I might very well have won the game. But because I was playing this kind of unusual style, oh, they got caught. That was really bad. Okay, that was bad. Look at the resources lost now. I actually didn't notice that they got caught. So that's evened it up a little bit. But the worker count is even. You'd think the game's still pretty even here. So I'm just trying to figure out where it went wrong. So yeah, I struggled to deal with... Okay, so you know, my money, I mean, the situation is better than his, but I guess I just needed maybe an earlier 3rd and 4th factory and to build more Hellbats. I wasn't building enough Hellbats. Like, or morphing Hellions into Hellbats. That would have really helped those counterattacks. But yeah, he's starting to pull ahead and supply it now. The creep's under control. You'd think I'd still be in the game, but yeah, he's starting to pull ahead now. He's 15 workers ahead, and significantly ahead in army supply. And this is This is where you notice that I've actually spent my money better than him, but I'm still way down in supply, even though I'm 2,000 resources lost better, right? So I've traded 2,000 resources better, and I've been keeping up to a reasonable degree with the econ, and yet I'm still like 40 supply down, and that's because I have to build all the production, which is just really, really expensive. But he has killed some workers, but no, he's only killed 1 worker. With all that harass, no, sorry, he's killed 7 workers. My apologies. So he did do some damage.
Our forces are under attack.
So how many did we get there? Yeah, only 4. Plus a queen. So yeah, it wasn't the best trade. We got some here. But look how many spores he's built too. He's built like a crazy amount of spores. Like, the Zerg just has so much money. I guess he did see my Vikings there earlier, to be fair. But now look at the supply. Again, despite his less efficient macro, there's a 50 supply difference.
Mineral field.
And then it just becomes really, really hard to deal with a Zerg that just builds an A-clicks. Just look at it. I mean, look how much stuff he has. It's just absolutely ridiculous. And like I micro as well as I possibly can in this situation. I don't lose any of my ghosts. I don't lose the base. But you know, now I'm down to 53 workers, right? And then he just does it again while taking the 5th. So he's run through his bank, see? So I microed those much better than he did. Microed this, well, ish. I mean, that's super expensive for him, right? But yeah, he can just keep doing this, and like, there's nothing I can really do about it. So if I have bio drops, which I don't have, right, then you can sort of counterattack. You know, the creep is not that crazy, right? So if I had like a drop, I could come in here and hit this base, come in here and hit this base. And the thing is, if you do counter damage and try to hold the Zerg to only 4 or 5 bases, they can't afford to keep doing this. They eventually run out of money. But when they have this sort of map control, you know, so again, like, we're spending our money, we're trading well, but we're just way down on supply. He's even teched up to ultras now.
Nuclear launch detected.
He does spot it.
Mineral field.
So he brings his entire army back.
Mutation.
See, this is another sign of the imbalance. It's like he F2'd his entire army back to deal with one ghost, right? This is the skill difference required to play Zerg versus Terran at this level, right? Because your units move so fast, you can just F2 everywhere. But that's where the multi-prong, like, that drops can also allow you, where you have one drop here, you have one drop here, and then you have your main army, is that when he's F2ing back and forth, you can actually exploit that by pushing in and hitting this base. He F2s over, you pick up and lift, then you hit this base. So yeah, I'm not convinced this sort of unconventional ghost mech style really works.
Metamorphosis.
So yeah, he's maxed despite having all this extra money. So we get a good scout on what's coming. And we micro pretty well here.
Our forces are under
I don't know what happened there. But yeah, we snipe. His overlords are too far back, so I was able to snipe the ultras. So this, it didn't get up, but the idea was to create sort of various chokes. It was a bit slow. So snipe the ultras. So the idea is you've got, you know, you can snipe and then you run back with your ghosts, and you want the Lings and Banes to be running into Widow Mines and tanks and planetary, right? But the thing is that he can also hit here, and unfortunately I had too many Widow Mines on this side, so that was a mistake. If I'd had like more Widow Mines here, this fight might have gone differently. So that was a mistake. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I mean, he's got overseers. Even after they go off, they get cleaned up. Okay, so running back into tank fire. There's more tank fire here, there's more tank fire here, there's tank fire here. I should have repaired that, but I was too busy trying not to lose the ghosts. Right. It's just too many banks. Yeah. So it was very expensive for him, as you can see. So I don't know, maybe I had a chance of holding it if I'd repaired this, if I'd had more Widow Mines over here. But yeah, the sheer force of Zerg macro is just like he's on 85 drones, right? And then he just does it again, and he does it again, and he does it again. And yeah, it is a bit of a problematic matchup. But so yeah, anyway, it's fun to try and play this way, but I don't think it really works unless you're Maru. It doesn't really work against any Zerg that's sort of high 2000s and above. I don't think so. Anyway, thanks for watching. Cheers.